Hey folks, I'm Steve Cullen, editor of Total Fly Fishing magazine. You probably knew that by now, I say it often enough. Today we're going to tie the cruncher. A relatively new nymph that's been getting used in reservoirs. I say relatively new, it's been going about for about a decade, probably longer, but more sort of in the public eye the last 5 or 6 years. It's a really nice pattern. Fish it on a midge tip or a floating line. Simple to use, quite simple to tie. So let's go ahead and tie it. I've got the hook and the vise here. It's a B175. This is a size 12. You can use a size 10. You can go a size smaller. And the first thing I'm going to do is just lay on a bed of tying thread. There. I'm going to take a rather large hackle from a Greenwell's hen or badger. Some people use red game for the tail. I prefer to use the same as what I'm using for the hackle. It looks more like a shuck. Catch that in, pinch and loop. Just make sure I'm happy with the length of the tail, same length as the body. Trim away these loose fibres. A little bit more. I'm going to take my thread up and just bed in all the loose fibres. And at the top here, I'm going to catch in thin copper wire. You can also use silver wire. In this instance, I'm going to use copper wire. Catch it in the ear side of the hook shank. The thread wraps, wind down, nice and tight, to get at the tail. I'm now going to select a few pheasant tail fibres here. 5, 6, 7, something like that. And I'm going to catch these in by the tips. Wind back down to the tail area and take your tying thread up 2/3 of the way up the hook shank. We'll say about maybe not less than that, because you've got a thorax area to go in here. Snip away the waste fibres, and I'm now going to close touching turns, wind this pheasant tail up the body to create that nice sort of segmented effect. Maybe one more wrap, I think. Yeah. Catch it with a looking thread wrap, and again trim away the waste. I'm going to take the copper wire and the opposite turns from the pheasant tail, just to lock everything in. Nice open turns, 4 or 5 will do fine. Again, lock it in, a thread wrap, back down the shank. Make sure that's even. Now I'm going to use peacock kettle. Just get a couple of lengths. 1, 2. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to butt the thin end to the thick end like that. So you've got a nice, you'll have an even body. Catch it in your side of the hook shank. Nice tight thread wraps, and just wind it around, creating a thorax area. Be gentle with this stuff, it's easily broken. Quite a pronounced thorax, and thread wrap to lock in and tie. Now we're going to do the little Greenwell's hackle. And what we're looking for is a feather. Unlike most hackles, we're looking for a feather that's probably going to be the same as the gape of the hook shank, which is probably about there. Let's bang on that little feather. Tie it in, catch the stalk, one thread wrap, wind your thread back towards the thorax area. There's a reason for that, which we'll show you just shortly. I now need my hackle pliers. You've wound the thread back to the thorax area to cover that stem. Now take the thread back towards the eye, not too close, but just stop behind the eye. Taking your hackle pliers, cut your hackle by the tip. Take 3 or 4 turns. 1, 2, 3. Take care not to trap any of the fibres that's went beforehand. And now what you're going to do is just pull these fibres back, like your fingers. Pull these fibres back and create a nice head on the fly. Working for the eye, back. Nice, neat head. It's in proportion to the body. And then whip finish. Always whip finish for the eye, back up towards the body. Here's the cruncher. We'll add a little bit of varnish to him. Just a touch. There you are, folks. Finished fly, the cruncher. Not that hard to tie. Pretty basic tying skills needed for it, but you can see very good nymphy profile. When that's wet, you get a little teardrop shape, just like the natural. Absolutely perfect for this time of year. It'll fish for June onwards, basically, and it'll fish right up until October. So give it a try. The crunch, you can tie variants. There's variants in the magazine, you'll see. But a really good one, especially when there's pin fry in the go, is the thorax area is actually made with pearl mylar. You can also tie the cruncher with a red thread head, hot head. Change the ribbon to suit. You can stick some lead under there if you're fishing it in a still water, Give it a go, the cruncher. Easy to tie, great to fish with. We'll see you again next time on Deadly Killers. Take care, folks. Bye bye.